Hello everybody. This is me, Sarah, that divination witch. I'm here with a collective reading from Lilith. This is not a pick a card reading. This is a reading for you all. If you're here, perhaps this will resonate with you. Please do check out my main channel, That Divination Witch. And if you want a personal reading from me, all of the links are in the description. So I will also list in the description the decks used. Am I Lilith? I appreciate you and I seek your help with the collective today. What is it that we need to heal? What is it that we need to look at within ourselves? I will start with this. This oracle deck is called Heal Yourself Oracle. Okay, we will pick from the top. Okay, makes sense so far. Hole in the soul, victim consciousness, rejection. Okay, so we want nothing more than to be accepted. As humans, we want a community. We want people to resonate with us and vice versa. We thrive in communities because we are social creatures, whether we like that or not. I strongly feel this for the collective. The hole in the soul is us lacking that actual human connection outside of the internet. People are more lonely than ever, even though we are more connected than ever. And I feel like the connection is missing. It feels like a part of us is missing. The way the world is, regardless of where you live, regardless of what political stance you may or may not take, it's difficult. It really is. Everyone seems polarized, and that is the hole in the soul. But that is also victim consciousness because of that polarity. One side gets at another and vice versa all the time, and there's always somebody who is more wronged than somebody else. Think of Lilith. Think of who she is, what she stands for. She is the woman that did not bow. She broke all the rules and she stood in her own self-sovereignty, and she is telling you to do the same thing. All right? Yes, it may feel that something is missing. Whining about it is not going to help. Look at the imagery on the card as well. That's very Lilith imagery, with the serpent, the shadows, the wolf, the raven. Very Lilith. She's a spirit after all. Depending on the guise of Lilith that comes through to you, you know, she can be known as a nefarious spirit sometimes. But victim consciousness is nefarious within itself. Whining will get you nowhere. Rejection. We just want to fit in, regardless of that polarity, regardless of what we stand for, where we're from, etc. I really feel there is a lot of fear around cancel culture, a lot of fear around exposure and all this stuff. We thrive on that, especially in a social media lens. As a YouTuber myself, I've came across that firsthand. I've had that experience brought to my table before. It isn't nice, no. But if that does happen to you, what do? Just bow down? Just let people pressure you? Or do something about it? That's very Lilith energy. Whining will not help you. Now I'm going to pull some cards from this. That's how I normally like to shuffle, you see. But those other cards were pretty big. Okay, let's go for this. A rose without thorns, the child within, and the great mother. We're not doing reversals for the oracle decks, okay? Yeah. A rose without thorns, joy, peace, sweetness of life. The child within, inner mother, innocence, tenderness. The great mother, surrender to the mystery and trust. Lilith is an aspect of the great mother, the great divine feminine. Whether you like that or not, she can take on some of the darker roles that the dark mother would take, but darker roles of the great mother. But she also is a mother that encourages her children to thrive and grow and stand in their own power. Ultimately, we as humans, yeah, we want to fit in all of this. We just want to be happy too. It is hard to find that right now. But we can curate our own happiness to an extent. It comes with healing yourself first. Doing your shadow work, healing the inner child, addressing things that are uncomfortable. I'm going to pull some more from this deck. The Holy Grail. Yeah, the sacred waters. Stop the endless searching, replenishment, health, self-care, very much. The answers we seek are within us already. We shouldn't seek to fit in with other people all the time. We want that, we're social creatures, but we need to fit in with ourselves first. We need to accept ourselves. How can you want or expect other people to accept you when you can't accept you? This is the stop the endless searching. Because who you are is within you already. Doing this may give you an identity crisis, you know. You're trying to fit in with groups that actually are not meant for you. You're not really meant to fit in. And then being a victim about it, being like, oh no, they don't like me, I've got to change. No, don't change for other people. That is very much the message. Do not change to fit in to something that you were never meant to fit into. You were meant to be you. And that's that. Let's pull some tarot cards on this. The Moon. Okay. The Moon, Eight of Pentacles reversed, and Ten of Cups. What is it you want? Okay, truthfully. All right. Yeah, if you were to be accepted and loved and, you know, adored, say you had 1 million followers on social media and everyone loved you and, oh yeah, great. Is it real? Is that real? Is that true? Life is not a game like that. It's not a popularity contest. We live in a world of numbers and algorithms and stuff like this. And yes, it can matter to an extent, but that should not validate you. Other people's approval should not validate you, is what she is saying here. So what do you want? Not what other people want, not what is expected of you, not what you're meant to do to fit into social groups and circles. You know, if your family are all, I don't know, from the South in America, for example, and you feel like you have to act a certain way. If that's not you, it's not you, okay? Yeah, for survival, okay, you may have to go along with it, but deep down, you don't have to believe in it. You don't have to buy into stuff. Your reality is yours. Your life is yours. Eight of Pentacles reversed, so the Eight of Pentacles is a card of hard work and putting in the effort. You reap what you sow, you put the work in and you will get the outcome. So right now, if your outcome, if your work, is scattered, then your outcome will be scattered. You know, if you don't know who you are, no one else will know who you are, sort of thing. Like, a solid sense of self can only come from the self. Those that matter will be there for you. 10 of Cups, that is a community, it is a family, it is, it is a friendship group. Those who matter will stick by you. Focus on that. Don't focus on those who wouldn't give a shit, essentially. They're not your people, you know. Don't force yourself to fit into that. They're not your people. Your people will find you. There is such a thing as the law of attraction. Sometimes that can be taken out of context within New Age circles. It can be marketed and kind of be pretty toxic, to be honest. There is a truth to it though. The energy you put out there, the energy you radiate is what you will receive in return. So if you are scatterbrained and unsure of who you are and what you stand for and what you want, then that's the kind of thing you're going to get. But if you just live as your authentic self and be you, then the people you will attract will be your people. And that's the message. A true message of authenticity from Lilith. Thank you very much, Lilith, for helping with this message today. I appreciate you deeply and greatly. Thank you everybody for listening. I really hope this helped. If it did, hit subscribe and check out the links and check out my other channel. Yeah, my main channel is That Divination Witch. Take care everybody. Bye.